The Battle of Casal Novo was a rearguard action fought on March 14, 1811, during Massena's retreat from Portugal. During this retreat, the French rearguard, under command of Michel Ney, performed admirably in a series of sharp rearguard actions. At Casal Novo, the recklessness of Sir William Erskine resulted in costly losses in the Light Division. Background: Massena's aims were to head north and force his way through the Mondego Valley. His only obstacle was the Mondego River, but the French marshal found that all the bridges had been destroyed. In addition to this, he found the area impossible to ford due to the city of Coimbra being occupied by Portuguese militia under Nicolas Trant. In an attempt to delay Wellington's advance, Massena had Michel Ney command the rearguard. Ney inflicted 2 defeats on the Allies, driving the British out of Pombal and managing an impressive victory over Wellington near the village of Redina. He then took up a new position at Condissa, on the Mondego River. However, the French were too slow to force their way across the Mondego River. Trant's militia held out after a failed 3-day attempt to secure Coimbra. With Massena in danger of being trapped, changed route. Instead of heading north, the French marshal decided to advance east, back into Spain. Ney was left at Condissa in order to stall the Allied army. Wellington's vanguard caught up with the French at Condissa. General Montbrun defended this position and delayed the Allies long enough for the French to fall back eastwards towards Miranda de Corvo. With the position at Condissa untenable, the town was abandoned and put to the torch. The next day, the Allies advanced on the French positions around Miranda de Corvo. Sir William Erskine, in command of the British Light Division, attacked the French position at Casal Novo. Ney had deployed his troops in strong positions. General Ferry's men took position in the village of Casal Novo. Marchand's division was held back in a strong position on a raised ground near Chão de Lamas. Battle. The Light Division advanced on Casal Novo, attacking through a fog which hid the French from sight. However, Erskine did not believe that the French were present, and did not even bother to scout the French position. The British were easy prey for Ferry's men. The Light Division was exposed to heavy fire for 2 to 3 hours, before eventually gaining a foothold in the town. The French fell back to Marchand's division and the British, in pursuit, were cut down by Colonel Laferrière's 3rd Hussars. Despite this, the Light Division surged forward, but met Marchand's division positioned on the heights in a strong defensive position. The French unleashed devastating fire on this body of troops. The British were easily repulsed. The arrival of the 3rd Division forced Ney to pull back Marchand's men before they were overwhelmed. Marchand pulled back and formed a line with the divisions of Mermet and of Loison on the heights of Miranda de Corvo. Aftermath. The battle was a success. Ney had delayed the British long enough for many convoys to regain the head of the army. The British suffered almost 3 times as many casualties as their French counterparts. Marchand's division had repulsed the attacks and the Allies had once again failed to break through the French rearguard. Ney's rearguard withdrew across the River Queyras. A small body of troops were left on the other side at Foz de Arous. From here, the stage was set for the combat of Foz de Arous. This would be Ney's final battle in Portugal. The Battle of Casal Novo was the first in a series of major bungles made by Erskine, the next being at Sabugal. Had the Light Division commander had the French positions scouted, the fiasco may have been avoided.